Fuck by no top pocket, little slug buggy. I ain't got shit to say to no cum guzzler. Little dick sucking bitch, little dick fucking bitch. You a gold
Get
digger,
it, baby.
can't get shit from me.
Y'all already know what it is over here, man. It's a Young Blood birthday, man.
Don't ask me about no hoes I got caught with. I was on the road bringing back dog shit. You was on the road bringing back dog shit. You be on the gram flexing in your dog.
What's going on? What's good?
Be on the gram trying to see who dog with it. Lean with it, rock with it. Throw that bitch in the air, getting dropped with it. Throw that bitch in the air, hit her out with it. Throw that bitch in the air, hit his top with it. You don't understand nothing. You don't understand me. You got smoke with the blood. You don't.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody, man? It's another episode of Alphacology. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody who reach out to me, listening and stuff like that. So, I've been checking my analytics on Anchor, even on YouTube. I'm gonna get my YouTube channel going. I told myself I'm gonna do this consistently because, hey, man, at the end of the day, this is therapeutic, and I have to practice. One thing about me, I have to practice what I preach, and it's tough. That's why I was always scared to be a preacher. My dad always wanted me to be a preacher. And I told myself once I get older, now that I'm older and I'm wiser, I see stuff I'm doing, and I'm like, yo, if I knew then what I knew now, and I had the mindset I do now, I'll probably be a millionaire, bruh. Straight up. So instead of me just holding it in, I dropped those gems. Man. My last few consultations, I talked to a dude that was 40. Then I talked to a guy that was 20. And I talked to a guy that was 30. So I'm going to do 20, 30s, and 40s. But today's topic, man, is something near and dear to my heart because I want to see you guys succeed. Because if I plant that seed in you and you grow, you're going to give me fruit. I already been blessed through this a couple times, man. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep preaching, whatever y'all want to call it, teaching, whatever you want to call it, man. This is my purpose. I'm here. I love helping people. I love helping people get to where they want to be in life. That's it. With that being said, what to do in your 20s so you can be the most alpha version of yourself in your 30s. You got to understand, I jumped in this game when I adopted all the way. I already knew what it was. But when I adopted my alpha male mindset and got grounded in it, you got to understand I was still skeptical. I'm like, all right, I always been told I want to be controlling, dominating, all that bullshit. Hey, it's the truth. I always used to say, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And I always been the person I could depend on the most. Out of everybody, I could always depend on me. It's crazy though, cause well, I'm gonna say my mom and my dad. My dad especially, he gonna ride for me. So that's where I get it from. That's why I always was big on having a family and kids, because I know they can always depend on me, because that's just a part of who I am as a man. So now I got people depending on me to do these podcasts, and you know that's a lot of pressure, but it's also freeing my mind at the same time. So what I'm gonna do these next few podcasts, excuse me, start 2021 off right, 2021 off right. I'm gonna give these cats what they needed, man, because I looked at my analytics and I seen that most of the people listening to me are between the ages of 23 and 38. So with that being said, and it's crazy, the last few consultations I did was with women. So y'all ain't been really, and that's a good thing, because the women are getting hip to it. Like, how do I get an alpha male? But most of them either have a man in their life that's already alpha and they're trying to deal with him, and then most of them are in the other women I talk to, they have either a significant other and they want him to be more alpha. All I can tell them is, hey, let them listen to the podcast. You know, it is what it is. Now, I feel like when I have less consultations, that means I'm dropping too much game, or y'all receiving the game and y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. I hope y'all getting it. You know what I'm saying? I do like a consultation every once in a while, but if I ever wanted to do like the other content creators and YouTube, I would push, you know, the Patreon. I'm going to get on Patreon, man. I'm going to give y'all a more personal, in-depth look of my life. But I'm going to get on the Patreon. I'm going to get on the YouTubes. I'm going to still do my consultation price will always be that until, you know, we level up. Hey, when I level up, that means y'all got to level up with me. So y'all going to be around here talking to me like, yeah, I remember you used to charge $35, $40, $45 an hour. Now he charged $400-$500 for a consultation. That's the level I'm trying to get on. But slowly but surely, I'm not trying to, and I want y'all to grow with me. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, shoot, y'all got y'all own thing. Y'all doing your own thing too. So I just turned 33. Today is actually my birthday. I might post date this a little bit later. But, man, I sit back and reflect on my 20s on how I could have been so far ahead in life. And I want you guys to know I created a list. All right? And this list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things. 13 tips on what to do in your 20s to be the most alpha version of yourself in your 30s. All right? So I got 13 tips for you. Tip 1, start working on a goddamn plan. I'm going to tell you, just based off my consultation, every woman that comes to me wants a fucking man with a fucking plan. A well thought out plan, written out, PowerPoints, shit like that. A plan. Don't keep the shit in your head. Put it on paper. I love, it's crazy I did this. I did this 2-3 years ago. I did a vision board. I posted it on the wall. And on my vision board, right? On my V board, I had pictures of a good credit score, a nice car, a nice house, money, stuff I wanted. And guess what? Most of that stuff came into fruition and it's still working. But guess what? Somebody pointed it out to me. Why you ain't write that down? Exactly what you were going to do for each thing. That's what I'm telling y'all. I want a pickup truck. I'm going to write January 4th after my birthday. I'm going to write down each plan I have financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. My financial plan might be the longest plan ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have the shit that I want, like, you know, more Cuban link jewelry, gold, more cars, houses, properties, stuff like that. So I'm going to have a book of that shit, right? And then my spiritual goals is easy. Spiritual goals are usually based on consistency. So I'm going to have to create a routine where I dedicate some time of the day to my spirituality connected to the Most High. And I dedicate some time of the day to where I do my podcast. That's for mental, because this was really a mental connection to my world, to the world. Because I felt like at one point in my life, when I went through what I went through, and I felt like nothing. I felt like nobody wanted to hear our side of the story. I'm talking about men, specifically black men, but white men as well. I felt like nobody listened to our side of the story. Why the fuck am I always demonized, ostracized? And then when shit go wrong, I'm always to blame, even though I wasn't included any other decision-making process. That is why one of the reasons why I'm so big on planning and being dominant and controlling a relationship. Because guess what? If that fucking relationship fails, buddies, it's going to be on you. It's always going to be on you. Remember that. Let me move this over. So, when I talk about a plan, I have to catch up. Because some of this shit I should have already did in my 20s. So guess what, guys? You should already have 5-year goals for finances, 2-year goals. If you're 22, you need goals, financial goals till you're 32. And you need to fucking record that shit. Like, mark it down. I'm going to save $100 a month. I'm going to save $20 a month. Why the fuck are you saving that money? For emergency purposes or for investment purposes? It don't matter. But you need to know a plan. You need to have a plan. All right? I want to get married. You know what my plan is? I said, hey, if I'll start taking relationships and marriage seriously at 35. I think by 35, I will have enough knowledge and enough prowess to know in my frontal brain, not in my subconscious brain, but in my frontal, to know the type of girl I need to be with in a long-term relationship, or women I need to be with, because I'm entertaining that thought. So you need to keep your options open. But start a goddamn plan, man. Even if y'all have academics, if you're going to school, start a fucking plan and stick to that shit, even if it's boring. All right? Even if it's boring and tedious, stop being so feminine. Always do shit with a purpose. That's what a plan does. It makes you more masculine. All right? And when you got a fucking plan and people see your plan working out, they're going to fuck with you on a higher level. When I told people, hey, I'm going to have a studio, I'm going to have a green room with a podcast. Oh, how much that's going to cost? I don't know how much it's going to cost, but the Most High going to put somebody in my life that's going to make that shit happen. And guess what the fuck happened? It happened, bro. I'm still excited. To this day, I'm still excited by that goddamn podcast studio. I'm still excited about that shit. That shit make me feel good. Someday I fall asleep and like, man, I can't believe I'm in a goddamn studio, vibing95.com. Got my cash out flowing. I got everything. I got the website. FastShawStrategies.com if y'all want to book a consultation. But I got that shit, man. So that's the first one. Start working on your plan. And the first thing I did with my plan was basically find people who was on the same wavelength when that worked. But anyway, that's more for a class. I'm going to start holding classes. Excuse me. I'm going to start holding classes in February. That's it. $20 a month. We're going to get on here for an hour. We're going to chop it up. And we're going to actually write shit down and do what the fuck we said we're going to do. Because that's what men do. A man got to do what a man got to goddamn do. Sorry for all the cussing. I get real passionate about certain things. Number 2. Things to do in your 20s. Number 2. I don't give a fuck if it's a successful one or it was something you tried. Build a fucking business, dog. Open an LLC. Just because. Open that shit up. Open that shit up. Pay the taxes on it. All of that, man. Build a fucking business. And if that business don't work, build another business. I got 3 businesses. I got the Anchor podcast. I got personal training because I love to exercise. I love to lift weights. So I do personal training and I do real estate. Bro, I got 3 businesses. Are all of them jumping every month? No, they're not. But I have something I could do every fucking day. I got a way to get money every day, dog. The real estate money is a little bit slower. The fastest money I could make is, with my podcast consultations. That's it. But the biggest money I can make is real estate. You know what I'm saying? So I work on that. Now, even if it's not successful, start working on a business. If that business fails, start another business. If that business fails, and then it's not going to fail, just open up the LLC. Some of y'all gonna have to save money. I got a boy right now. He opened up an online store selling beard products and men's clothing. Find out how much shit costs and start working towards your business. For example, I got another business. My friends love the way I barbecue ribs, chicken. They love the way I grill my food. They asked me to open up a business. Guess what? Down the line somewhere, I'm going to start doing that one. Bro, if you know how to cut hair, I had a boy, he knew how to cut hair. He started his barber business. It was under the table. I don't give a fuck if it's under the table. Never wait till Friday to get paid. Every day should be a payday for you. All right? Build a fucking business. Right now. Like, stop looking at these bitches. Stop looking at them. And start looking at the goddamn, the LLCs and all the other pages on the internet, figuring out what the fuck you're going to do. That's what you got to do. The next one. Don't get fat. If you're fat, get skinny. Work out, work out, work out. When I say get skinny, that don't mean like bony, but lose the weight. Because fat will permanently damage your, how can I put it? Damage your life. Okay? The more fat you are, the less you will have to live. That's just what it is. All right? And you want your dick to work, right? I had a dude a long time ago asking me about erectile dysfunction. I'm like, yo, you 26 years old. What's your eating habits? Oh, you know, I eat when I can, and sometimes I don't cook. I go to McDonald's. Stop eating fucking McDonald's. Stop drinking beers. Stop smoking. Wake up in the morning, drink you a half a gallon to a gallon of water. Go fucking work out. I love working on my body. I can feel when I'm getting fatter. That's what it is. I know how to weight cut. I could lose 10 pounds in 1 week if I really tried. If I really wanted to. 5 days. 10. I could drop 10 in 5. And not blink an eye, not be tired at work, not be in pain, nothing. All right? So, work out, work out, work out. Make it a fucking point, a lifestyle. I feel like shit if I go 5 days without working out, I feel like shit. I do. I don't even feel the most alpha version of myself. I have to do something. Seriously, the only time I went, and every time I go longer than 5 days without working out, it's probably because I'm injured or sick. That's it. I don't give a damn if I work from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'll hit the 24-hour fitness gym, whatever you have to do. It's going to benefit you. Most of you cats, really, when I talk to you and y'all asking me how to get girls, the first thing I do is look at the way you fucking look. I look at your body. If your body is trash, I don't care about how, you know, if you got a low, I don't give a dang about the size of your penis. Don't care. That's kind of weird if you're asking me. Or you telling me, oh, you think she gonna like? No, I don't care about that, bro. Y'all stop asking me them weird ass questions. But, bro, the first thing I'm going to do is look at the way your body is. I don't care if you wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci belt, or Louis Vuitton. I don't give a damn. If you ain't got no muscles that they could see, you don't got no veins running through your hands, your stomach's not fairly. If you look down and you can't see your dick, you're too fat. If you look down and you can't see it, you're too fat. Straight up. Lose it. Some of y'all got to understand y'all have different body types. For me to get a 6-pack, 12-pack abs, I have to drop down to 4% body fat. That is extremely hard to do. That means I have to eat lettuce, tomatoes, protein shakes, have certain types of fat in it. It's weird, but I could get it done. But, you know, thank God I have a decent body shape. Y'all don't know what y'all have. But if you're 20, work out all the time. It's good for your mental. It's good for your emotional, and it's good for your body. The best exercise you can do. I mean, the best health insurance you can have is exercise. All right? So the next one, you got to start on a plan, build a fucking business. All right? Work out. Don't get fat. The next one, know what brings you joy and moderate it. If you gonna sit down and play video games all day, every day, I'm gonna lose a lot of my 20-year-old followers because y'all 20. Toward the end of the list, I'm gonna lose y'all, and I don't give a fuck because I gotta tell y'all the truth because I've been there. I'm in a position where I'm doing better than most men, but I'm not the best I know I could be, and it fucks with me every day. All right, so I'm still getting there. I could be a lot worse. I could be a lot better. I always say that. But I'm not average. And I think that's the only thing that's saving me. So, but guess what, guys? None of you guys are average. You never want to be an average dude. You always want to be who you are, who God called you to be. Know what brings you joy. If beating your meat brings you joy right now, you need to elevate your goddamn frequency to find something else. I understand that. I struggled with that too. I struggle with I'm like, dang, I might be a sex addict at one point in my life. No, your body is made to enjoy sex, all right? But you need to moderate it, just like your body is made to enjoy getting high sometimes, or drinking, or eating sweet food. Your body has a love-hate relationship with itself. So you got to find out what you enjoy mentally. What makes you feel good inside in your head. All right? Moderate it. Don't let it consume your life. Because no matter what, if you do something too much, you're going to start to hate it. Especially if it's your job. All right? So, know what brings you joy. And that's part of knowing yourself. This next one is a more financial thing. Invest in real estate. I don't give a damn if you don't have enough money. That's what you need to be saving money for, so you can put a down payment on a goddamn property that can make you money. I was on YouTube. I forgot his name. It was a dude who started off with one house he brought for $300,000. It was a duplex. Do you know he put the down payment on the duplex? He brought the duplex, and guess what? He moved somebody in that basically paid off his house. Guys, you guys don't never have to pay for a house. I keep telling y'all that. You guys can actually get someone else to pay for your house and give you extra money. It's called residual income. For example, you guys don't know this because you're 20 years old. But if you get a house and the mortgage is $800 a month, and it's a 2-bedroom in South Florida, and your mortgage is $800 a month for some odd reason, or even $1,000 a month, fuck it, let's say 12. If you get a 3 or 2 bedroom house and your mortgage is 14, let's say not even 14, let's say $1,200 a month in South Florida, you can rent that shit out for $1,300 to $1,500 a month, and guess what's your profit? If your mortgage is $1,200 with the insurance and all of that crap, in your rent that you got, your tenant pays you $1,300. No, your tenant pays you $1,500 a month. You have $300 extra fucking dollars a month. You just made $300 in your sleep. Y'all got to understand that. You just made $300 in your sleep. Congratulations. You're a property owner. You're a real estate investor. You can actually put that under an LLC. And like I said, my Saturday classes, we're going to go through all of that. You can put that under LLC and you can actually get business credit and establish a lot more shit with that. Now you got one stream of income that you don't have to really work hard for. You just got to make sure you have money saved for when shit breaks and stuff like that. The next one is invest in real estate. That's one way to do it. If you have, an aunt or somebody who died and left you property, do not fucking sell that property. Call me. I'll tell you exactly what the fuck to do. For free. I sold property when I was in my early 20s, and it's biting me in the eye. I could have been a millionaire just off of that. But anyways, the story went like this. Dude brought the duplex, never paid for the mortgage, actually saved his money up. That's why you never rent. Actually saved his money up, brought another duplex, put people in there, made money off of that duplex, took a loan out because they seen the income he was having coming in from the 2 duplexes, and they gave him some more money. He brought a triplex. He brought, in 3 years, at 26 years old, he did that from 23 to 27. I'm sorry, from 23 to 27, he had 14 goddamn properties. He's a millionaire. All he does is collect his rent. Thank you. Just thank me. Trust me. Invest in real estate. Most people who are millionaires is because they invested in real estate. I have so much real estate plugs and so many tips and advice and leads for you guys. All you need is 5 G's and you could buy a piece of land, and I could show you how to sit on it and flip it. That's all you need, but that's a whole different story. Invest in real estate. The first thing I need y'all to do if you're in your 20s is start watching fucking real estate videos on YouTube. YouTube is the best educator ever. Better than the fucking school system we came from. Even private school system. It's shitty, by the way, but invest in real estate, please. I'm begging y'all. Because I don't want nobody. I don't want you to listen. You want to know where my reward comes from? When you become a millionaire and they be like, how did you learn this stuff? And you point them to Alphacology. Boom. Guess what? By the time you become a millionaire and you telling them to come listen to me, they're going to have to pay. Because this is an investment too. All right? I'm an alpha male. I don't do shit for free for too long. Straight up. I don't do shit for free. Nor should you once you get good at it. So the next one. How much time I got? Okay, I got time. Learn the stock market. That is what I'm doing exactly right now. At 33 years old, I'm learning how to do stock options, Forex, all of that. Because God damn it, I want to be able to sit the fuck down at any random time and make fucking money. I love to gamble already, so I could always feel myself like I could do some stock today. I could day trade today. I could Forex today. I thought it was a joke, but I've been put on game that, hey, you can make some money on there. Study that shit. You have long-term and short-term in stock market. Dude, I got a long-term thing. Guess what? If I would have invested in Bitcoin, Apple, Netflix, Tesla back in 2008, I wouldn't have to work right now. See, but we don't know that because we're poor. But the rich knew that. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. All right? All I can tell you is I'm going to give y'all a story about me. Because now I'm going to tell y'all how much I've been a fuck up. I was around, had to be around 2009. I want to say 2009. And I won a little gambling contest online because I used to online gamble. Yeah, that was my thing. Gambling and porn. You feel me? That was my thing. Horrible habits. Had me in some real bad situations. Especially the gambling shit. The porn, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? That was just something, something to do. With that being said, I won some money. And they said, you could win the $800 or we'll give you Bitcoins and $40, $50. So I tried to click on the 800. They just fucking gave me the Bitcoins. I'm just like, what the fuck I'm going to do with the Bitcoins? So the dude, he was like, your Bitcoins is really only worth $35. Or I'm like, bruh, I put $20 in there. Well, I'll give you $200 for the Bitcoin. So I signed over my Bitcoins. I transferred my Bitcoins. He gave me $200. And I went to the strip club and did my thing, popped a little bottle, talked shit to my homeboys, and gambled some more. Ask me how many Bitcoins I had. He said I had $50. I think at that time I had 5 fucking Bitcoins. Bitcoin right now is at 31,000. Let's see. 5 times 31,000. I would have had $155,000 if I would have held on to that bullshit called Bitcoin back in 2010. It was something wild. But all I knew is when I seen Bitcoin rising to the top, I'm like, bruh, I just had 5 of those. Like a legit 5 Bitcoins. 5. I was like, what the fuck? Like, but nobody told me that. So y'all gotta always pay attention to the stock market. I made $1,500 in 2 hours on the stock market playing with Airbnb. I'm gonna have a dude come on here. When I start doing my Saturday school, I'm gonna have special guest speakers. I'm gonna have businessmen. I'm not gonna have dudes coming on there teaching y'all how to get no fucking pussy. I don't care about that. That's easy to get once you own your alpha shit. Trust me. Bro, listen, once you develop yourself to the most alpha version of yourself, you can look a bitch in her eye and she gonna go with it. She's with it. Trust me. Trust me. The next one. Don't buy no expensive ass car. That's my personal one. I had to throw that on there. Don't buy an expensive ass car. Expensive ass car is if your car payment is over $400, you don't need that car. You need to find another goddamn car. I called hell with my 2006 Impala SS, and I brought it with 2 miles on it. Brand new ass car, expensive, sexy as hell, and I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. Now, for the guys who know what they doing, and even the auto mechanics, they don't buy expensive cars. They buy cars they know how to fix. All right? And if you do buy a car is a liability, but you want to turn your car into an asset. So you need to be buying a little hoopty, a Prius, maybe not a Prius, maybe a Corolla, something good on gas where you could do fucking Uber and Uber Eats and all that good shit, DoorDash. That's what y'all have to do. Y'all have to do that. All right? Y'all have to do that. Which brings me to my next one. Yo, multiple streams of income. You need at least 3. All right? One for your capital, your daily living. That could be one for your daily living, like rent, car note. I hope y'all in y'all 20s, y'all staying at home with your fucking mothers. That's what the fuck you need to be doing. If you got somebody who you can live with for rent free after the age of 18, stay with their ass until at least 25, 27. Until at least you have 3 streams of income. I never left my parents' house until I had 3 streams of income. The first time I left, I had 1 stream. That was a big mistake. The second time I left, I had 2 streams. All right? 3 streams of income. Every millionaire has at least 4 to 5 streams of income. All right? You want to have one for your job, like your regular job, your side hustle. That might be for you to save. And then the third one is for you, the money to flip. I call it the money to flip, the investment money. So you got daily living expenses. You have side hustle for emergency savings. And then you have the flip money. All right? Your flip money. Damn, boy. I'm going to do a class on that. But your flip money is the money that you make on the side. That could be your money that, I don't want to say bullshit money where you could go on a date and spend with a bitch. No. Your flip money is the money that you're going to take and actually put on something, on a short-term investment that you could flip or double. But anyway, you need at least 3 streams of income by the time you're out of your 20s. At least 3. You need to get started on that tomorrow. Yesterday, you should have started, actually. All right. So the next one, figure out who the fuck you are. It's called duality. When I mean who you are, I don't mean I am such and such and I like this. No, this is who I am, and this is how I stay sane. This is how I stay on my alpha shit. This is how I stay your mindset. Who are you? How do you respond to controversy? How do you respond when a bitch try your ass? How do you respond? How do you fight? Are you a fighter or are you a flighter? Are you both? Are you a plotter? Are you a planner? Sometimes I'm a plotter. Like, if you get me, I'm going to get you back. And you ain't going to know I got you back. Until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So, I always say this. A man has a good side and a bad side. It's two sides to the man. Which, depending on which side dominates his life, is where he's going to end up at. So, if you 60% bad and 40% good, 60% of your life is going to be bad. And good don't actually mean, oh, you're nice to everybody, puffies and flowers. Good is more like you love your fucking self. So you won't put yourself in stupid ass situations. Bad is the type where, hey, I let my emotions control me sometimes. So when I get mad or when I get a feeling to do something crazy or do something I shouldn't be doing, I do it. You don't want to live off of that. All right? You don't want to live off of that. You want a 70% good side and 30%, the wild side, I like to call it. Not even that. It depends, but you need to know who the fuck you are. And you need to know what makes you tick and what makes you explode. If you're not trying to explode, get away from people and things that will make you explode. That will fuck your life up, basically. All right? That's easier said than done, but figure out who the fuck you are and figure out your goddamn purpose. Ever since I figured out my purpose, money been coming in. Ever since that. All right? I'm trying to figure it out now to where I could do podcasts all day and study and read up on shit and break shit down and get smarter to give y'all knowledge. I already know how to survive without explaining shit, but I want to explain this stuff to y'all so y'all could navigate life a little bit better. This is my gift to the world. Every person that come in contact with me, I add value to their life. Every person. To the point where they see me as a king. They know, hey, if Greg say it's cool, I could do it. That's how it is. Because I know who the fuck I am. All right, the next one. Guys, y'all not gonna like this one, but fuck y'all. Y'all need to hear this because y'all 20 years old and I care about you niggas. All right, black, white, whatever. My bad. I guess it's that champagne, that birthday champagne. No fucking relationships and no marriage. None of you motherfuckers need to get married until you 35. I don't give a damn if the girl got pregnant. Guess what? Okay, well, you could develop something with her, but never get in no goddamn serious relationship with no female at 20. All right? I got in a serious relationship with a female at 21, 22, 24, 25, and got married at fucking 27. And then at 29, I moved the chick in. I am 33 now. I'm telling you, that shit is the hugest fucking distraction. Being in love, being in a serious fucking relationship. Women love relationships because they know men are fucking programmed to sacrifice shit to be with them. Especially, you're not going to move a chick in if you don't love her. All right? Now, for y'all on that slick ass player shit and y'all using bitches, that's a whole different subject. I'm talking about these square, run-of-the-mill, everyday dudes who want relationships. I'm going to tell y'all why y'all want relationships at age of 20. Because you're not getting pussy like that. So the first bitch that give you pussy will say some shit like, oh, I'm going to give you pussy if we go together. You know how many? I had 6 girlfriends because guess what? They just wanted a boyfriend. Why girls want boyfriends? because it's easier to control and get what the fuck they want out of a man if they go together with that guy. And they don't feel bad about fucking you. And they got their person. Women are different. They're not as polyamorous as men. So once they got their person and they're emotionally attached, now they could play them games. And now they could run you through circles and have you wrapped around their finger. Don't do that. You have real estate to focus on. You have 3 sources of income to focus on. Your ass should be working at least 40 to 50 a week to get out your financial situation. Now, for some of you guys who are fortunate enough to where you might not have to work, your ass should be working on your goddamn business. 40 to 50 hours a week, working on your business as soon as you get off work. Now, if you find, for some reason, you find a goddamn unicorn, y'all come to me and say, Mr. Mufasa, hey, I got a unicorn. She's down for the cause. She's down for this. She's down for that. I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm going to be like, all right, run me her stats. Well, she helped me start my business. I will let you call her girlfriend. That's it. Not wife. She's still not the most important woman in your life. You're still the most important thing in your life. That's where we fuck up at. Especially at 20, I made my relationships more important than me. And I couldn't even do that because subconsciously, the alpha inside me still wanted other bitches. Still want to do my thing. So now, I'm trying to make her so important and I'm boosting her head up. I'm pedestalizing her. All of that good shit. Well, dumb shit. Now, every once in a while, when I get mad, guess who come out? The alpha. Oh, bitch, you want to play? Okay, fuck it. You want to break up with me this week? Well, come on, girl. Come on, hoes. That was my gift. I could pick up women and drop them at a dime. But one of the reasons why I have it like that is because I fucking work out. You know what I'm saying? But being physically fit and attractive physically has blessings and curses. I don't even think I'm the most attractive guy, but I still have a confidence about myself. Naturally. All right. Either way, I would be a fucking millionaire if I put women to the side and only use them when I need them. Yes, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yes, God made sex fucking great. So of course you're gonna want and need sex to, procreate. But y'all not really procreating. Y'all just want to feel those endorphins and that dopamine in your bloodstream. And I ain't gonna lie, the most satisfying nut you could catch is a nut that you with a woman you find very attractive, and you set the trap for her, because we don't chase. We set traps over here at Alphacology. We don't chase women. We set traps, and I'm gonna have a trap setting class for y'all in a minute. But just because that girl's sucking you and fucking you and doing all this stuff, 5-4 that, when she says, what are we? You say, hey, I'm working on my goals. I don't need no distractions. I think you're going to be a distraction. And she was like, I won't be a distraction. I said, well, I'll consider you my girlfriend if you actually help me get to my goals. That's it. Every time she give you a hard time, what have you done for me lately? Look at my goals. What goal did you help me with this week? You don't feel like my girlfriend. My girlfriend will help me with my goals. I'm not playing with y'all. All right? Pussy is meaningless in 2020. You need to find you a motherfucker that's going to do other shit than fuck you. If that bitch, all she could do is come over and pop her pussy, yeah, you can fuck 3-4 times. After that, keep it fucking moving. Or let her know what it is. Hey, I only need you for pussy. Sometimes these women like that. When I tell a woman I only need you for pussy every once in a while, man, they go head over heels. They start trying to do extra shit. It just depends. But I was telling them the truth because I'm focused on my goddamn goals. Now, when I turn 35, one of the reasons why I even want to get big time and I might want to have more than one wife. Or I might need a chick that's going to be okay with me fucking other bitches sometimes. And guess what? The more success and the more money you have, the more you could make that demand. The more she's going to put up with it. But don't ever get that shit twisted. Don't ever get that shit twisted. When I say I'm getting married at 35, I'm not getting married in no fucking court. All right? I'm just letting y'all know. Please believe that. Now, no serious relationships. That was one of the reasons why I ain't make enough money. I'm not blaming the girls. I'm blaming how I did the relationship. And one thing you can't do, you can't enter a serious relationship actually being serious because you're going to lose fucking money. But anyways, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going real quick, man. Damn. Let me say that shit again. Hey, stop listening. If you're 20 and you're worried about a fucking girlfriend, the first thing I tell you, I'm going to put it in your head to break up with that motherfucker. Because no 20-year-old woman is worth shit right now. But fucking pussy. And sometimes, every once in a while, they can assist you with other shit. All right? Yes, your 20-year-old, if she's 20 to 29, she should be fucking helping you. If she not helping you and she just fucking you, get rid of her. Damn, bro. I don't give a fuck if you're 28 years old. All right? Now the next one. Overcome being shy. Please do that. You're never going to make any money. If you're going to run a business or if you're going to establish more than 3 incomes, you can't be shy. One of those incomes are going to be marketing, sales. You're going to have to sell something. I am a personal trainer. I have to sell myself. I can't be shy. I had to figure out how to tell a woman she needs my services without calling her fat. You know how difficult that is? I'm like, damn, girl, you fat. Come work it out. Come work out with me. I used to say this shit. You can't do that. And then once that happened, I kind of got shy because I got rejected a couple times. Listen, and I had to go back to it kind of brought my confidence back a little bit, but you have to have a certain level of confidence. And I learned, like, a woman that's attracted to you, you could say things in a smoother way. So I learned how to talk smoothly. I learned how to talk with confidence when you're in a business meeting. And you don't have all the numbers. Because most business proposals, they want to see numbers. You don't have all the numbers. It is hard to get a business deal. The only business deals I make right now, since I don't have all my numbers in, are friends and family. So they're going off of my heart, my energy, my word of mouth, me as a man. That's why you need to always develop your most alpha version of yourself too. All right? But I'm not shy. I know I'm a good man. I know I'm a fair man. All right? It is very feminine to be fucking shy. Once you turn 18 years old and you're a shy motherfucker, it automatically looks feminine. Even to gay men, even men who are gay, they see you as feminine. They don't see you as dominant if you're shy. All right? So never fuck that. You know that feeling of shyness when it comes. Fuck that feeling. Do you? I'm the best motherfucker. I got it. Sometimes I got to hype myself to feel like I'm the best motherfucker in here anyway. So sometimes I get up. Oh, introduce yourself. Hey, I'm such and such. I'm from such and such. I'm glad you guys are here with me right now. Sit my ass down. Introduce myself. That's how I used to introduce myself in my college, my smaller college courses. I'll say, I'm glad you guys are in here with me right now, and I look forward for you guys to help me learn. Stuff like that. Everybody laugh like, well, this is your classroom? I'm like, yeah, while I'm in it. And you know, now I'm joking. All right. My confidence is cocky. Like, I have a cocky sense of humor. I'm never going to talk myself down. All right. So you guys got to do the same shit. That's very much alpha, very much masculine, to be sure of himself. Now, my next one. This is a gem. I don't know how to say this. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Read. Focus, focus, focus. You're never going to be on my level if you don't read books as much as I do. Right now, I'm stuck on 2 books a month. But I read a lot of other shit, pamphlets and learning how to do other things right now. Read every night before you go to bed. Turn that goddamn phone off or set a timer and read 30 minutes. Your Bible. It's books I'm going to send to you. I'm writing a goddamn book. You want to know what gave me the inspiration and confidence to write my book? Reading books. Read. Why you think I'm on here talking to you now? Because I read. I study shit. I focus on my studies. I'm the type of dude, I'll read about Martin Luther King. And then I find out who is his dad. I'll read about his dad. Then his dad, if they have any information on his bloodline, I'll read that shit. What did he do in college? Where did he go? I just read it. I just have that knack. And I'll try to put it all together to see why he's the man he was. You understand? I'm the man I am because the experiences I went through in life. And a lot of experiences you guys are going to go through. And I want to prevent you from going through some traumatic experiences. The good experiences I had with money, finances, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. I talk about that. With women, I talk about that. And then guess what? The bad experiences, I also tell you guys about that. Hey, you don't need to be falling in love at age fucking 20. Your brain ain't even all the way to develop to age 26. You don't need no goddamn relationship. If you living at home or you can't pay all the bills, you don't need no relationship. If you lose your job today and you won't be able to pay rent next month, you don't need a relationship. You need 3 to 6 months rent saved up before you can talk about girlfriends. And then when you got that shit saved up, you better not spend it on them bitches. They better be spending their shit on you. That's how we rolling over here. Now the next one, I told you guys to read at night for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Guess what else you guys got to do? Please don't unsubscribe to me. Just bear with me. It's going to be time to do this shit. No fucking video games, bro. Stop playing that shit. I used to play that shit all the time, 24, 25, 26, for hours and hours and hours. Most of my women who come on my consultation complaining about their boyfriends, one of the biggest complaints I hear, the main one, he's always on that game, 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. We were supposed to be starting a business, but he didn't do anything yet. He want me to do everything. All he does is play the game and watch TV. Stop watching fucking sports. You know how to play. I'd rather you go outside and play basketball for 3, 4, 5 hours than actually sit your ass inside, eat bullshit, and play video games and play 2K for 4 or 5 hours. That's the difference between being alpha and fucking beta. You see me on a video game, that means I made a lot of money. I'm just chilling, and I'm probably waiting for a bitch to come through. That's it. Or me and my boys are on the game, and we're actually talking business and shit. That's how we roll. Like, we actually just on the game playing and having a good time. The conversation is the main thing we're having. The game is just a sidebar. But that's grown man shit. You will grow out of that. I hope you do. If you're still 30 playing games or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that. But bruh, limit that shit. I would know it. Niggas take pride. And they do take pride in this. They fucking take pride in kill death ratios and I'm undefeated. Bro, you're undefeated because you're on the goddamn game. You study this shit. You learned this shit and it ain't make you no money. Now imagine if you was working Forex and on the stock exchange market, working on your real estate, saving money, figuring out ways how to save for 4 or 5 hours. I tell dudes all the time, spend time with your girl for 4 or 5 hours. Get in her head. Manipulate her mind to help support your business. Make her mind your business. Make her dedicated to your process. She's never going to be dedicated to your process every time she go fucking home and see you sitting on that goddamn game, bro. It's drying her pussy up, bro. You about to get cheated on. Cause you playing the game. It's been 2-3 hours. Hey, babe. Oh yeah, I made your food. She done got her keys and left. And going to look for me. Or something that like me. You don't want that, bro. Get off that game and make you some money. That's what I replaced with playing video games. Making money. Making money is fun to me. That's my video game. Straight up. That's my video game. Because guess what? When that girl come home and see you trying to make money, she's not going to bother you. She actually going to be submissive, complacent, and wait. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm going to say no video. Nah, fuck that. No video games. Cut that shit off for a month, bro. See how far you make it. Also, limit your social media. Rearrange it. I have to do this shit all the time. I finally got my Instagram. I finally got my Instagram right to where when I pull the Explore page up, it's a bunch of workout and football shit and a bunch of business and stock market shit instead of pretty faced chicks with fat prints and big butts and nice round titties. I like that shit, but it's not going to make me money. But you want to know what? Money will get me those same bitches I see on Instagram. I'm just letting y'all know. I ain't no trick. Sometimes women just want to know that you got it. I know. All right. So that's another one. That was another little sidebar, man. So limit that video games. The Bible even says moderation of all things. And my next one, my last one. Take time to fast and pray to the Most High. I say fast and pray because I feel like if you're not fasting while you're praying, your prayers ain't going to get there as fast as you need it. Fast and pray. Moderate everything. Control yourself. That's all fasting and praying is. Once you dominate yourself and you start dominating yourself, and most of you guys just got to start a little bit. The biggest thing y'all going to have to dominate in your 20s is your dick. Dominate your dick. Then you'll be able to dominate your laziness and your procrastination, and your ass will be more alpha than me. At 20. I ain't going to say now, but at 20. Use your knowledge to get ahead. Use your mind to make things happen for you. You can't manifest shit if you're not fasting and praying and manifesting anything, bro. You can't do it. All right. I know a lot of y'all don't even believe in God, which I just find it weird. But hey, you still need to dominate your mind spiritual. Spirit, man, is real. And if you don't have a control over it, you'll never, if you learn how to control your spirit, man, you'll be one of the most powerful people on this planet. I promise to God you will. But guess what? If you can't control your flesh, you're not going to be ever be able to make it to the spirit. I could see things in the future. I could look at a person. They don't even have to open their mouth and I could tell them things about them. And it's crazy because guess what? I'm on that level. Or I could have a conversation with a person and I could tell you exactly how they live their life. If I'm on that level, you could do that. Sometimes I could tell a dude where he gonna be at in 5 years just by what he do in 2 days. If I watch what you do, if I was a fly on the wall and watch what you did for 2 days, 3 days, I could tell you where you're gonna be at in 5 years if you keep up that routine. Straight up. But anyways, man, this has been another episode of Alphacology. If you guys want to go ahead and donate, it is straight up Cash App, capital G Gregory, lower capital G Gregory, uppercase F Fashaw, capital F, capital G Gregory Fashaw. Also, you can go on GM Fashaw Strategies. All right, you can email me at that. You have my Twitter, Jones G Fashion.